Well then, hello. I am Andrew from Atheist Youth, and a bird just hit my window. Okay, this is gonna be an intro video. Once again, most of my videos never a good start. Kitty did hers from a bed. Pete did his other thing. I'm gonna do mine from the floor. Right then, I'm Andrew. One of the new admins that they set up in September, I think, September, October of last year. I'm 15, from England, northeast region. Um, try to think what everyone else said. First thing, books. Everyone else seems to have a lot of books. I'm quite a new atheist. Wasn't born like everyone else. I'm only 15, so I haven't been out long. Mainly noticed when I was like 14, 13, 14, I just stopped. I always got like dragged to church because like my mum's like Methodist, but English Methodist isn't like evil. English Methodist is just no wine. Um, got dragged to church, but I always just found it like quite boring. So I always just like sat there just like absolutely really with that. But I always found it boring. And then when I started using the internet a lot more, Facebook, Reddit, all that sort of stuff like that, I just started seeing all these atheist groups and everything happening with religion around the world, watching the news a lot more, just like picking up on things a lot more. And then I sort of went agnostic and just said I didn't sort of believe in it anymore. I just wasn't sure, and then I just sort of became atheist, but I didn't really do much. I'm not one of like militant atheists. I just sort of like I spend maybe most of my time just talking online or debate, but really believe what you want to believe is what I think. Just as long as it's not hurting anyone, as long as your belief doesn't affect anyone else. So believing in unicorns fine, but when you're punching people in the face to make them believe in unicorns, not fine. As an example, if a bit weird. Right. I mentioned 15. Go on site. I don't know what to do with it for an intro, but I post a lot of stuff, views. As I said, I don't really mind. I see an awful lot of stuff from America, like American atheists in the Bible Belt, and like these creationists. I'm just sort of staring at them completely confused by how they think the world is like 4,000 years old, and how they think people walk with dinosaurs. And I don't think that either people walk with dinosaurs or dinosaurs don't exist, and it's all faked by scientists. Because I don't know, why would we fake that? Books like I mentioned earlier, not as like good as Justin or like that. I own one book right now. I've got God is Not Great on my Kindle, my shiny Kindle. I think I got God is Not Great by Hitchens. It's like it was on the Ox after he died, and it did really well on Amazon. So it became very cheap. So yeah, God is Not Great for like 99p. That's the first thing I've really done when it comes to going into actually reading sort of the atheist stuff. Otherwise, Facebook, now that I'm one of the admins, see a lot of stuff. A lot of atheist pages I liked. Reddit, I start to see a lot of stuff on. Family, my dad's. It's more those like Christians who just really doesn't do anything. He'll go to church if it's a special occasion, but otherwise, he never mentions it. Mum goes every Sunday, sort of thing. But when like I told her, she said as long as you're open to all beliefs, which basically just as long as you're open minded, she's cool with it. I think she saw me on Atheist Ether a bit too much, and she wasn't too happy about me becoming an admin when I like sort of let her know because I was on so much. I was like, "Oh well, I'm an admin now," and she was like, "Meh." I think that was probably just a bit prejudicey sort of thing. Um, and then my brother is atheist, but he never brings up. He's in uni now. He's like 19. He never really brings it up. Yeah, I used to hear a lot about him when I was younger because there's a 4 year difference about him like arguing with creationists over YouTube, and that's probably one of the things that helped get me into it. Like a brother who I kept like hearing everything from. Um, but otherwise, England, you'll hear a lot of like stuff from like a book about like religious, well, intolerance of non-belief and like hating on homosexuals. Here, it's really not that bad. No, not much happens. I I brought up as an atheist in school. Most people are just like, "Oh, cool, you're an atheist. What's an atheist?" You explain to them and they're like, "Ah, okay," and they'll just most people leave it. But some people have been dicks, and to us, they kept calling me an atheist as an insult. I was sat there just going, "Thank you for the compliment." I spent all English lesson doing that. In year 11 at school, if you're about 15, year 11. Hopefully, A level, go to sixth form, taking geography, physics, chemistry, maths, further maths, which will kill me. Um, Otherwise, like England, pretty tolerant. Not much happens. You can bring up. Most people are open to debate, but they won't just say you're gonna burn in hell all the time. You get the odd street preacher downtown who just spend most of the time shouting. It's very tempting to sort of argue, but I just walk past and ignore it. Hmm. But I don't know. There's quite a lot more atheists. England itself gets quite a bit like sort of migrants sort of thing, like Polish people, refugees, sort of stuff like that. So people are quite open. You'll get, of course, everywhere you get people who are just a bit like really, really sort of bigotry towards a lot of people. But otherwise, England, it's an alright place. So that's why I really just you have freedom of religion, so you got freedom to believe or not believe in whatever you want, and as long as it's not hurting anyone, then it's absolutely fine with me. Um, Got asked about things. That banner that girl took down from school. I'm just looking. I have my big computer one up there. Um, Doing quite well. The people have started trying to raise a scholarship for her, and it's right now. When I refreshed it about 5 minutes ago, $13,000. I don't know. That's about like 12 grand English. I don't know. I don't know what the exchange equivalent is. That's a damn lot of money. That's all from like Reddit atheists, I think. Well, that's what I've seen it through. So much stuff on Reddit. But, things have been. I'd say main problem with religion. Well, I hate the Bible because the Bible contradicts itself in every point, and then everyone cherry picks it, and you're so often told, "Oh, you need a Bible for you need religion for morals," but really, when you read it, it's one of the least moral things around. Slavery, prostitution, rape, murder. God kills like 20,000 plus. God kills like 20,000. The Satan kills 10. Not Satan kills 10. Not the. Um, but and just like people going, oh, it says this in my holy books, therefore we'll do this, and then going, well, my holy book says I can kill you. And then people just saying, well, you've only got to listen to, well, the entire Bible is inspired by God, but you only meant to listen to the bit with Jesus in it. The rest of it's not for you. Just like, then why? So, anyway, I will make this the end, otherwise it's going to take me freaking ages to upload as per usual. But yeah, I am Andrew, the admin for Atheist Youth. This is my intro, so everyone knows who I actually am, since I seem to post quite a bit. Alright, see you all later.